You support Barack.
You want change.
And you've decided to volunteer.
What's the next step?
Join your neighborhood team.
You know, Barack was one of the most talented people in his generation, and certainly in his class in college, and he could have gotten hundreds of thousands of dollars a year right from the get-go. And he turned all that down to go to Chicago and work on the South Side and organize people, register voters, and make life better for the people in those communities.
Barack's whole mission was to get into the community. It was important to him to design a neighborhood watch, get involved with the neighbors. As opposed to being a politician, he was a humanitarian.
A friend of mine contacted me. He said, we need somebody to help organize voters to make sure that they turn out in the polls in the general election. And so I started working.
The neighborhood teams are really the backbone of the campaign.
So, you know, your voice is stronger than even Obama's voice in the campaign. You know, when you talk to your neighbors, it's so much stronger than anything else.
Right now, volunteers all over the country
and all over Pennsylvania
are organizing into teams. It's something that you're going to enjoy. It's fun. I'm being completely honest with you, as much as political, but it's actually fun.
You know, I'm not like entrenched in politics in America, but I do know that he speaks to the people, and he speaks with purpose, and therefore he speaks to me.
We're talking to our neighbors.
We're talking to people in the street.
And we're registering them to vote.
Yeah, obviously the main goal of these field offices is to get as many people as possible to vote for Senator Obama in November.
There are offices all across Pennsylvania, and we're lucky, but still, we need the neighborhood teams more than anything.
If somebody walks in here and has never volunteered for a campaign before, we try and make it as easy for them as possible. We are always welcoming. We ask you what you're interested in doing if you've ever done any work on a campaign before. If you never have, we explain to you all of the various functions that will be happening here in the office, that we'll be making phone calls, entering data. We talk about the need that we have to help keep the office clean and to cook meals for volunteers. We talk about going door to door. We talk about voter registration, and we'll walk you through all of those things.
I hadn't really done anything political since being a child of the 60s. So I happened to go to his website. I found that there was a voter registration event that day. I took off from work, and through that event I met people in my community, a lot of whom, like myself, had never really been involved or engaged, and that started it.
Well, probably one of the biggest rewards right off is meeting friends that perhaps at no other time in your life would you ever have either a reason or have the opportunity to meet.
It's important for you to understand that you don't have to have any special training. You don't even have to have a political background or field. All I need is you to care and have compassion, as Senator Obama did.
People come to the campaign office because of Obama. They stay because of you.
So visit pa.barackobama.com.
And join your neighborhood.